everyone, welcome to TWSK Kitchen. This is Marabella again with TWSK Kitchen. So today we are going to prepare pepper wings, spicy pepper wings. So here we have some habanero pepper, very hot. We have some sweet pepper, bell pepper, green bell pepper. We have two kinds of onion here, red and white onion. And here is the master of the game, chicken wings. You can see the wings have been prepared. I chop off the edge and we only have the middle part and the first part of it. So this is how you prepare your wings, like this. Just chop off the edge. You're good to go. This is the best size for chicken wings. And then we have some salt cubes, powder garlic, powder onion, a little bit of ginger, but it's found in the sauce. This is a tomato sauce. I'm gonna link below how to make my stew that I use. I mean, you have any home that eats jollof rice and chicken and all that. We have in our kitchens, African kitchens, they have stew. We have knorr cube, we have curry powder. Then we have the garnish here, onion, spring onion, and some celery and parsley chopped. So those are my ingredients. Let's get started. The first thing we're gonna do here is to prepare these special chicken wings. We're gonna add here salt, powder garlic, powder onion. We're gonna add some bouillon and curry powder with some cubes and season it and keep it for an hour. So I don't know about you. Can you comment below and let me know how long you marinate your chicken and kale? Do you do 1 hour like me, or do you do 30 minutes? So I would love to know. Let us know how long you marinate your chicken. I strongly feel that chicken needs to take in all the ingredients, so keeping it for like 1 hour or at least 30 minutes is very important. So comment down below and let us know. So you can see my curry powder is not a lot, it's just a little bit. I really love the aroma from curry powder mixed with powder garlic and powder onion, so it's good. And you can do any marinade of your choice, but this really works. We're gonna do other chicken wings recipe with different spices, but these spices here are perfect. Since my stew has a lot of ingredients going on, this is just simple and perfect. This is how my chicken look like. Trust me, the aroma from here is already amazing. We're gonna keep it to marinate and we'll move to the next step. The next step is to chop all the peppers. You can see here, and the onion. No water, just chop them. Not too smooth, but a little bit coarse. That's what we're gonna. So this is how the pepper chop looks. It's really good. Now we're gonna move to the next step. It smells amazing. Smells so good. So while our chicken is marinating, we're about to start grilling the chicken, but we're gonna go ahead and start preparing the sauce. The first thing is vegetable oil. You can use olive oil if you like. And when this gets warm, we're going to fry our pepper. This is our pepper we are frying. We have our garnish here waiting, and we have our tomato sauce here, our stew. So we're just gonna keep this to garnish and cook. The flavor is really good. So I'd love to add that at this point, if you have bay leaf, you can throw it in here, but there's no need because my stew has bay leaf. I made this stew with bay leaf. Like I said, check the link below and know how to make stew. My stew, it's really delicious. And in this stew as well, we also have basil. You can see how basil leaves are standing all over the stew. So I don't need to put basil in here, not here. So this is just the pepper. Now be mindful of habanero pepper. Make sure you know the strength of hotness that you want before you use them. Now our wings is ready to go into the air fryer. I'm going to use my air fryer. So I've divided it into two. One of the results where you can get a good result for a very brown and nice wings, don't overcrowd them in the air fryer. And this is another one. I've divided it into two, and I'm gonna go ahead and use the air fryer. Some people put oil in the air fryer. I'm not gonna do that. You can see chicken has fat, so it's gonna produce its own oil. So we're gonna go ahead and cook the first batch of our wings in the air fryer. So I'm gonna cook it slowly for 15 minutes. I'll turn the sides and make sure that it browns well, and 370 degrees. So you can't put high temperature at this time because you're gonna get burned without it will cook inside. So when you start seeing oil separating itself like this, it means the pepper is ready. You see, this is ready to put your wings, but you know we still have our sauce. So I'm gonna put the stew. I don't want too much stew there. I just need the stew for color and for flavor and the tomato sweetness. So I'm not gonna put too much stew. So at this point, you wanna taste for salt, cubes, and all the seasonings you have there. Make sure that you can taste everything you wanted to taste in here. So after adding the stew, you're gonna allow it to cook well and dry. I don't want it too soupy. See, it's kind of dry, but you really want the stew to mix with the pepper. And trust me, at this point, it smells amazing, and it's so spicy to feed the crowd I want to feed. Make sure you have a habanero pepper. The amount you put in there is enough for the crowd. If you have children who can't take too much pepper, don't do it. But if you have family that love pepper, go ahead and add more. So we're gonna leave this to fry a little bit. The first batch of wings have been cooking for 30 minutes now. You can see I've stirred twice. So now I want it to brown. So you can stop here if you want, but I really want the crunchy wings. I want it to brown a little bit, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it for about 15 minutes or almost an hour. I really want it to be crunchy. So I've increased the heat to 400 degrees. Let's do 400 so it can brown very well. But I'll be checking as I go because the heat is really high. I don't want it to burn, so maybe before 15 minutes I'll take it out. We'll check every 5 minutes and see how it looks. As you can see, our sauce is ready. You can see how the oil divides itself, and you can see that it's really dry. See? So I'm gonna go ahead and reduce the sauce. And I've tested this. I've added some cubes, some bouillon, a little bit of powdered garlic and powdered onion, and it tastes amazing. So this is ready to go. Now you want to be cautious with salt in here and cubes and whatever you put, because your chicken is marinated already. So the one that is grilling is already marinated. Be careful. So I'm gonna go ahead and reduce this sauce and keep in the pan and leave just small. Remember, we're not doing chicken stew, we're doing pepper wings. So the sauce is not supposed to overshadow the chicken. So we're gonna reduce it and keep small while we wait for the chicken to be ready. Delicious. So this is how our chicken wings look like. This is amazing. So I'm gonna put this inside the pot because I've reduced the amount of sauce. So I'm gonna put it in here. I'm gonna do another batch of wings. Remember we had some batch of wings, and then we'll continue.